John and Rachel, and it is the Friday Rohrich Toyota tailgate where everything in Pittsburgh deserves a tailgate. And we're here to tailgate some hockey news, big hockey news, like national hockey news. But first,
John, you're going on and on. Listen,
Yeah.
first we got to show the truck.
Oh, nice.
Hockey schmocky. I can knock Steve Gregory out of the way. Just saying.
Nice hip check, Rach.
No, just kidding.
All right.
We'll talk about the truck later because it's too important that Steve Gregory, in case you don't know, I love Steve Gregory. I've known him since he's a kid. He's played hockey forever and he's only like 25. But you made me so proud because you represent Team Pittsburgh. You always have the Team Pittsburgh gods. You help the youth. You help coordinate all of our tournaments. And now everybody is learning that you're so good. You were on the NHL Network this week. I have pictures that I took from the screen, and I'll pop them up there so you can see. But I was so proud of you.
Well, thank you. I wouldn't say I was so good. I mean,
You were so good. I don't even know who the other guy was. Some guy from Massachusetts.
Sure, why not? I had a hard shot. That was basically it.
You did. You had a great shot. It was awesome. Talk about, obviously, people need to know why you were on. But what did it feel like to just be like, I have to drive up there, up to the NHL Network?
Yeah.
Is it up? Yeah.
No,
it's up.
kind of over.
Over.
Something like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. It was such a surreal experience being there and doing everything that we did the day there. It was just, I mean, we went through the hair and the makeup and everything, but I didn't think I was nervous. And then all of a sudden I got down there, all the lights were on, the cameras were on. There was more people there than original. And it was like, oh boy, yep, I'm nervous now. Absolutely. No, it was such a great experience. The reason why we were there was to obviously promote the sport, USA Ball Hockey, promote the men's program. We're going to Montreal in June, so kind of just to let everybody know. I think everybody in the sport really just wants more and more exposure for the sport. Hopefully I did a good job at saying, hey, listen, these people that play the sport are passionate. We love the sport. There's reasons why we love the sport. We don't get paid to play the sport, but we love it just as much as the people that play in the NHL. And I think that's like our main goal is to get across is like, we just love this.
And that's the crazy part. The NHL is recognizing it, right? That's what makes it kind of like, I mean, you were on we knew that you were in talks and things were going well, but like you were on the network. I'm sorry, John, go ahead.
No,
You know,
Steve, why are we here at Team Pittsburgh over here in Brighton Heights to talk about this? Tell us why. Like, you guys are integral in this whole thing of moving a national movement.
Yeah, I think, to say that this is where it started, I don't know if that's fair to everybody else that's been a part of it, but Team Pittsburgh has been an integral part, as you mentioned. The grassroots of USA Ball Hockey are very, very much embedded in Team Pittsburgh. There's lots of people that came through this program. There's lots of people that are still involved with this program that are also still involved with USA Ball Hockey as well. So, it certainly means a lot to me because, I was at Team Pittsburgh when it started. And now to see what Team Pittsburgh's become, and then also to see the influence that it's had on the U.S. program, I think it's just super, super special.
Well, let's peel back the layers just a little bit. And I know it's a short segment, and we, just so you guys know, we are going to have Steve on a future podcast so that we can talk a little more in depth about growing the game, what ball hockey is for people who actually don't know. I mean, if you follow us, you know what it is, but what it is and where it started and all that kind of stuff. But it's really important that people understand this little organization has 400 plus families, and we're not the only ones in Pittsburgh.
No.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
So when you say USA Ball Hockey, explain what that means so people understand, just to get the gist of the magnitude.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like the national program for the NHL. I mean, you literally take multiple cities, multiple programs throughout the country. We are starting to see cities pop up more relevant, I guess, to the national program. I think I mentioned this on the segment that the NBHL, the National Ball Hockey League, is in multiple cities throughout the country now, and I hope that that's going to start to be the feeder program for the national program.
That's exactly it. So you
Nice.
literally, John lives near here. We're not going to say the exact address, but he's the creepy guy who eats popcorn around the game.
Best popcorn
But,
around, hot dog and
from the
popcorn.
concession stand.
Right.
But he
But,
finds out when the NBHL games are. He knows.
It's
because
worth coming
good
down here to
hockey.
watch it.
Yes.
It's great hockey.
It's
It's
crazy.
fantastic.
People want to come see it because Steve Gregory's playing.
Right. So, Steve, this is a tailgate. Everything in Pittsburgh deserves a tailgate. So, two things. We have two challenges for you. First, let's go easy. When you're tailgating, because we know you guys tailgate at ball hockey games,
We do.
right?
Yes,
All right,
yes.
what's your go-to food, pre-game and post-game? There has to be
They
something
are like
different.
health nuts,
Because I'm
John.
sure
It's
you
gonna
don't get
be
load
like-
up with carbs before, but how about after?
Do I have another game to be played?
No.
Too many scenarios.
No, you've already won.
I'm done.
Yeah,
We've
you've
already
won the
We're
championship
done?
as
Okay,
usual.
okay. Well, I will enjoy an adult beverage afterwards, yes, but that would be afterwards.
Okay.
Rachel is right. I am a little bit of a health nut, so I tend to, be a little bit on the healthy side. Anything that
Same.
has carbs. Anything that has carbs, to be honest with you. Cliff Bar is probably my go-to pregame.
Me too. I like those
Yeah.
bars.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
fair enough. Most people say wings. Steve Gregory says a Cliff Bar. We would be remiss if we didn't mention the fact that we've worked with you before, and your real job is with real estate. Give us a little plug on why do we follow you there?
Well, I mean, if
The
you want,
market.
I was going to
$1
say, if
million
you want,
boy.
want to buy a house, absolutely. No, yeah, River Point Realty is where I have my license. Based out of Ben Haven, but I'll go anywhere. But it's such a cool job because I get to deal with so many different people, so many different walks
You can
of
play
life.
hockey while you sell cars, while you sell houses.
I was
Sorry,
gonna say,
cars.
I might show up one day to a showing and I have a black and blue eye. 'cause I got a
I
punch.
know,
Right.
I know, it happens.
So, because you sell, she said sell cars, we have to have you sell this one. This
Oh,
is a
God,
2019
look at this
pickup
one,
truck
John.
from Toyota, right? So here's the deal is that the second challenge, I mentioned there were 2 challenges.
Okay.
So Steve, in order to sell this car, Jason Hudson has asked us to have you do a Tawny Katane kind of roll across the hood.
He's
Would you
too
be
young to
interested
even
in
know
doing
who
that?
Tawny
You
Katane
know,
is.
you're
I
gonna
think.
tell me.
Do you know who Tawny Katane is?
What's the Dukes of Hazzard guy?
19,
right?
no,
it's a
1970s
girl.
hairband kind of roll girl,
She used to do,
girl,
like, the
yeah.
White Snake videos
All right,
where
we
she
won't
would
make you do
layers.
that. We will not make you
Well,
do that.
make
Yeah, I
but-
would scratch it. I
Yeah.
wouldn't want that. It's too nice of a car. I
No,
would-
Kim,
It
you
is.
actually found out. Tell us about this car.
Right,
What's
right.
up with
So
it?
this,
Is it
yeah,
four
this
door?
is. Everybody knows there's a shortage on cars and trucks. Trucks even more. This is a 2019, has low miles, has brand new tires, and as you know, when you get it from Rohrich, and if it's pre-owned,
Yeah.
it is a certified car,
Yes.
right? So here's the deal: you want a truck, you can just walk in and buy this truck right now. You don't have to wait
Oh, you
for
don't
a
have to
new
order
one.
it. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
and it's all decked out. So this is a Willie truck, Rach.
I know,
I'm telling you
were
what,
telling me Willie wants
I'm
to
not.
do
I'm not a truck guy, but
It's a great car.
I was
a
going
great
to say
car.
this
Right.
is the kind of truck that I would buy.
That's it. Look, see, look at that
We
thing.
looking at it?
Oh yeah,
Roll
all
those
right.
Seats down, and the dog can be in the back.
Right,
That's
and
it.
how many
Telling you.
hockey bags can go in
This
the
is
back?
what we do every
That's
time.
the math.
Hockey stuff goes
Right.
in the back.
In the
the
truck.
backpack, so
Oh,
it
I
doesn't
love
stink
it.
up
Where
the
does
cab.
everybody follow the NBHL so they can find out more?
Yeah, National Ball Hockey League on all social medias, to be honest with you. You can Google it, big time Instagram. I know that they're on Twitter as well. USA Ball Hockey can do the same. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah.
And you guys, in all seriousness, continue to follow us because Steve has actually committed to the fireplace tours. We're super excited because we are going to have a stop at one of his houses and we'll show the fireplace and we'll talk more to Steve Gregory and his wife. I heard we're getting your wife on maybe?
Yes.
Yay!
Yes.
So they will be our hosts and they will talk to us more and in depth about what Steve does for a living and how important the impact of ball hockey has had on his life. And Kristen's, really.
Yes.
She didn't have a choice.
I was going to say, I don't think she had a choice. She married into it.
It's totally disregard for how tired my arm is right now.
Sorry. All right.
Everybody.
Happy weekend. Bye, everybody.